Oh. Hey, YouTubers, it's me, Lonnie Clark, Nuts for Art. So I realized it's 10:30 at night. It was almost tomorrow. I was really tired. I went out to Hecate Beach on the Oregon coast, and I posted a bunch of stuff. I did a few live Facebook feeds on my Facebook page. My sisters were actually engaged in that. That was kind of interesting, talking to my sisters online. End of year discussion. I wanted to talk to you about the optimism that we have. Like when I was out at Hecate Beach, I'm going to share with you this screen setting so you can see it. It was pretty awesome. I think it's here. End of year, YouTube tags. No, it must be here on this one. So hold on. Yeah. So I'm going to play this. I don't, let me go back and share with everyone because it always says share with everyone, present to everyone. Okay, so I'm sharing with everyone. And let me go back to Firefox. And watch this. This was the most incredible thing.
Oh my God, you guys, look what I found.
I don't think you can hear this.
It's still alive.
Look at that. It's
a
alive.
$1. See, it's moving. Oh my God, I've never found one alive.
Check that out.
I was looking
that made my year.
I can't take this home.
That was so awesome. Look at this.
Look at it moving.
It's a live sand dollar, you guys. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
I picked something up. This is my YouTube, my Instagram page.
Lord, that's exciting. That's what it looked like. I'll put it here. Actually, I think I should. I wonder if these birds are going to eat it. They probably will. That's the nature of things, I guess. I'll put it kind of like
wow.
I found it.
That really excited me, you guys. That was super exciting for me. That let me know that really there is still life in the Pacific, although there wasn't much life. Let me go back to my other posts. And I don't think you can.
Hi again, you guys. It's me.
I don't think you can hear it, so I'm going to keep talking over what the sound here. We'll find out.
Ever.
Check out that.
Walking on the beach.
I went out to Hecate Beach. It was so awesome, you guys. It was unbelievable. Yeah. Twitter put me in Twitter jail. I can't post anything in Twitter. So that's my Instagram page. It's very interesting. I guess I've done the right thing because the NSA won't let me post. I do want to share you this. Making a Difference TV. This is Brian Porter. He's interviewed with me more than a couple of times on my radio show. But this Yogi, oh my God, I love him. Brian is totally in love with the guy. Guru Yogi Ramesh, this video, I watched a lot of his videos. I thought I was going to have to do my continuing education today. I was actually supposed to do it last night, but I just got hooked on these yogi videos about feeling good, like it's all an illusion. We just need to breathe. You know, make noise and breathe and be happy, be happy, be happy. I love this guy. He's like, shut up with your life is bad and it's horrible. It's like, for real? He's absolutely right. So recommend you guys coming here to watch the yogi and get some inspiration from him. Brian seems to think that's the only way you can get enlightened. I don't believe that that's actually true, but you know, we can all be enlightened. The matter is really about self-love. There's Brian Porter with his 2 kids. So, and this is who he carries on his page: Anonymous Radio Redux, The Big Puzzle with Barry Prince. There's Barry, I think that's Barry. Climate Viewer TV with Jim Lee. Lost at Sea with David William. The Foundation for a National Loving World Order. Oh, Age of Fission. He has my radio show on there. Activities related to cannabis activism. Douglas Rice, indigene community, and I guess it's indigenous, the real peoples. Pink Light Project, Jim Gale and Perma Cube, Lindsay Bowes. I haven't watched a lot of these people, but man, do I watch this guy, the Yogi. He's the one that if I'm going to spend time here, this is where I go. This guy is so awesome. So I definitely wanted to share that with you because we don't have to have, let me see, I'm going to stop screen sharing. Stop. There we are. There is actually a lot of hope and optimism. I mean, who knows how long we have to live on this planet? And it's kind of like what Guy says, Guy McPherson. He basically came on my radio show and said he doesn't think we have 30 years. He doesn't think we have 2 decades. He thinks water is going to get so polluted, most of us are going to die of dehydration, which is really bad. But I think what happens when you get dehydration is you don't actually die of dehydration. You get heart attacks, and because heart attacks is like the number one cause of a heart attack really is being dehydrated from everything I've read. So dehydration is a big issue. I know I was dehydrated when I was younger, and that's what caused a lot of my physical illnesses. It took me 2 years to get over being dehydrated. So allowing yourself to get into a state of dehydration and putting off drinking the water is like putting off your self-love. So drink the water and get a water filter. You know, you can get a water filter for $80. If you have to save $5 a week, you can save it up, you know, in less than a year. It's very important. And a shower filter. You can get a shower filter for like $35, $40. Very important. So, that's kind of my thinking tonight is like, yeah, times are really grim. Like, it's not good, you know. We're coming on 7 years of Fukushima. 7 big years, and everybody's just like, huh, moved on. They're beginning to okay TEPCO from opening up a nuclear power facility, the largest in the world, across on the other side of the island from Fukushima. It's grim. I mean, we can't, people that follow my channel understand this, that it is grim. But that doesn't mean we can't enjoy our life. And I do not know how to open up the chat, you guys. So let me see if I can do that. Open up the chat. Communications. I don't know. I have no idea how to do that. I hope that this is, I hope it's recording. That would be a major pain in the neck because that would mean that I would have to start this all over again. Here it is, chat. Okay, let me see if I can say something to you guys. Hi there, subscribers. So tomorrow, as it turns out, oh my God, I was so happy today. I didn't have to do my continuing education. I did it in May. I totally forgot. I was so busy. I forgot I did my continuing education. I thought I'd have to spend the weekend getting in 18 hours of continuing education for the IRS so that I have to do 20 hours with the IRS and 30 hours with Oregon. So I did all 34 hours in May for Oregon. So that was really good. So that left me this weekend free, which is really awesome. It really reminded me that's why I went to the beach. Because how busy have I been for the last 6 years? Since I started school, I could barely think. I cut down my business. I fired half my clients so I could go to school. But then my client base grew again just by word of mouth. And school was really busy, especially when I went to the University of Oregon, like reading 150, 200 pages a week. So it's been pretty heavy on me. And the radio show, which I asked Jerome Hebert to join me because I needed a break. And Jerome, the Sane Environmentalist here on YouTube, totally loves doing it. And he's really good at interviews, as it turns out. And he's fresh, humble. I like Jerome quite a bit. I think me and him make a good pair because he thinks scientifically. Oh, by the way, one of the things I did want to correct, I've been saying this incorrectly. The fish, you know how I said that fish magnetize the radiation 1,000 times? Well, that's actually true. However, what John Goblin was talking about was freshwater fish, not ocean fish. So I don't know about the ocean fish. But I'm still not eating ocean fish because I know 100% of the tuna tested positive for cesium-137. So that doesn't speak well to that whole idea of let's eat fish and let's eat beef. It's kind of a hard issue. This is one of those big, difficult things, especially if you like yogurt like I do. Yogurt has been one of my staple foods that I've sort of had to give up. I go back and forth between eating yogurt and not eating yogurt. It's weird when you eat that kind of food, or like you go into a restaurant where you see at a table with someone who's eating fish, and your eyes are like, you're going to eat that fish. Like, there's a lesson in patience, and I consider this to be the illusions. These are the illusions of lack of abundance, because the universe has everything we need. We know that. See, the overlords want us to believe that there's nothing we can do about it, which is not true. There's plenty we can do about it. We may not have all the solutions yet, but the solutions are there. I respect Guy McPherson's point of view because he comes at it from a strictly, quote, scientific point of view, although I live in a more ephemeral state of mind. Like, I don't believe in a linear line of time. I believe in the circular line of time. Like, we are in the past, present, and future. And I think you can go back to your past lives and work things out. You can go into the future. But that's, I guess, a discussion is kind of off. That's off topic. A lot of people think I'm completely crazy on that one. But I have had some experience with doing past life regression that is really shocking. I didn't plan on it. It just happened. So very interesting. That's what I mean. Like, there is hope. There's other things that we're not aware of, and we're being forced into this little box of thinking. Like, in America, we're being forced into thinking that the Republicans and the Democrats and Trader Trump and Hillary and all these people, that's all we got. But that's not all we got. We got us. And the problem with our country is that we have never really embraced we've never really quite embraced our power. You know, we don't engage. The reason our democracy is failing is because we have failed democracy. We do not participate. Less than 25% of the electorate vote. Fewer than those contact their elected officials. So, of course, they're going to steamroller over us. But you know what? January 20th is going to be Impeach Trump Day, and there are going to be a lot of people in the street. I think there's going to be a lot of people in the street. This is not going to be a small issue. I know every female that I know is going to take to the street. I know a lot of the veterans are going to take to the street. I know a lot of people that are taking to the street on January 20th to let the GOP know that they better stand up for our Constitution. Because we have a unique Constitution that has really checks and balances. The reason it's not functioning is because, A, we haven't been participating, and so their checks and balances, they just erase them all. I mean, I told you last night all the horrible things that they've just done to us. That's not permanent, though. See, that's the illusion. It's not permanent. So anyways, what time is it? It's 10:48. I think I've only been on like 15 minutes. I think I'll end here. Man, that video today with me finding that live sand dollar was huge. That made my year. I have never in my life seen a live sand dollar. That was like the most incredible thing I've ever seen. And to realize that that little tiny creature has a spirit and a soul in there, and it's doing its duty as best it can. That's the thing. When I was a young woman, I used to pray to trees, because to me, trees were like the perfect being. Because no matter where you put a tree, they work hard to thrive. How little water you give it, they still thrive. They don't complain. They don't just go, oh, I can't do it. They try really hard. They make every effort they can to thrive. And we've all seen plants in our house where we neglect them, but they're still going. So I had this idea that trees, when I was younger, that trees were like higher beings. And I actually still believe that trees are higher beings. And and as I've learned, mushrooms are like a big, gigantic computer, as a matter of fact. Mushrooms go along the entire continent, and they're all interconnected at a sub level, and they are always constantly attempting to figure out what does the earth need to remediate it and to fix it. This is why mushrooms are a really, really good absorber of radioactivity, because they absorb it, and even chemicals. They used them in Katrina. So there's many, many things here, folks, that we have not even thought about, and a lot of information is being suppressed. I'm looking forward to 2018. I think this is the year where we come back en masse, and we got to get the vote out. And yeah, I know a lot of people say, well, it's pointless because the industrial military complex owns everything. True. The banksters own everything. War is for profit. There are no reasonable wars. There's no reason to kill each other. Um, and, I say, if you have sons and daughters, keep them out of the military. Tie them to a freaking chair. Don't let them go. I think we need to stop. I think we need to be conscientious objectors. We need to have that conversation. I'm firmly committed to being a conscientious objector. So there's things that we can do, and it matters, and we can push back. And happiness is resistance, because guess what? They want us to be miserable. They want us to be unhappy. Look at the sign Kevin Finnegan and I made. Peace on earth. It is really possible, folks. It's super possible, but we have to believe it, and we have to stop believing in their illusions and their lies, because there's a lot more. Go watch the yogi videos. Go to makingadifference.tv and watch a lot of their videos, because it's like food for our soul, essentially. That's why people come here to my channel. It's like you connect with me for some reason. We're all in it together. We're all interconnected. We buoy each other up, and that's the purpose of all of this. That's why I get up at 10:30. I'm like, okay, I'm going to still do this at 10:30. I went to Hecate Beach and walked for like way too long. I walked like in one direction for an hour and then another direction back, and I ended up walking in the dark, which was really exciting to me because I've never been on the beach all by myself in the dark. And then I did a Facebook Live post, and my sister came on. That was kind of interesting. She's like, oh my God, I'm scared for you. And I'm like, look, man, there's nobody on the beach. This is Oregon, not very populated. It's cold and not very many people. This is not Southern California. So anyways, you guys, put your courage feet on. I will be back tomorrow night. I don't know if I'm going to be back late. I was thinking maybe I'll do this really late and see in the new year with you, like do number 4 at 11 or 11:30 and then see the new year in or something. But I don't know. I am going to be working on videos tomorrow. There's things that I want to read. I want to read. Now that I'm not going to school, there's a lot of things that I'm going to do on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to be promoting it. I'm really wanting to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's my first mark. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers pretty quickly. And because I think the more we build the channel, the more we have more people knowing about this, I think it'll inspire people and give people hope. So put your courage feet on, you guys. We will talk with you soon. And thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And don't be shy about chatting with me whenever you come in if you're here. So talk to you guys later. Ciao. Talk to you tomorrow.